Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Before we begin the contests, I would like to remind everyone of the guidelines for today's run of contests. Everyone is expected to observe the following all throughout today's contests. First, the members of the audience, role takers, judges, and contest officials are required to turn their videos off and stay muted during the conduct of the contests. Second, refrain from using the chat features of the virtual platform to avoid distraction. Third, once the contest has begun, only the contestant is allowed to turn his or her video and audio on. The contest master, which is myself, shall ask the contestant to check his or her video and camera before the introduction. The contests for today are closed door events. The whole proceeding shall be recorded. The top three winners in every contest will advance to the District 75 Speech Contest Finals on April 24, 2022. And the order by which the winners will be announced later on does not reflect their ranking in the contest. So without further delay, let us now proceed to the table topics and evaluation speech contests. We will begin with the table topics contest first, and it will consist of a series of timed 1 to 2 minute responses to the same topic that will be judged by a panel of judges. The contestants and the judges have certified their eligibility. The contest chair and the chief judge have confirmed the eligibility of the contestants and the judges. Mr. Contest Chair, have all the contestants and contest officials been briefed? Are all the contestants present? And are we ready to proceed with the contest?
Yes, Madam Contest Master, the contestants have been briefed. They're all here and we are ready to proceed.
Awesome. For the information of everyone, the chief judge for the table topics contest is distinguished Toastmaster Anne Margaret Danga. Madam Chief Judge, have all the judges been briefed and are we ready to proceed with the contest?
Definitely, Contest Master Shay, they're all ready.
Perfect. In order to allow the judges time to mark their judging forms, we will observe 1 minute of silence after each contestant's speech. Timekeepers, will one of you signal me when 1 minute of silence is up?
Yes.
Thank you. Silence shall be observed after the last contestant's speech until all the ballots have been collected. The speaking order for the contest was determined earlier by having our contestants draw for position. The order for the table topics contest will be contestant number 1, Aristides Archie. Contestant number 2, Nelson D. Contestant number 3, Kathleen Rosario. Contestant number 4, Xavier Alpasa. Contestant number 5, Kim Kenneth Villacorta. Contestant number 6, Rachel Ann David. And contestant number 7, Maria Agnes Garcia. Each contestant will be introduced only by his or her name, and then I will read the topic twice, and it shall also be flashed on screen. I will then repeat the topic and the contestant's name. All contestants may remain in the room after they have responded to the topic. Are there questions from the contestants or our role takers and contest officials? All right, going once, twice, and thrice. If there are no questions regarding these proceedings, the table topic speech contest will now begin. Virtual Marshal, may you please escort contestants 2 to 7 to the breakout room. To our Zoom master, please let me know once they have joined the breakout room.
Contest Master, all contestants are in the breakout room.
Thank you so much, Zoom Master. May I now request contestant number 1 to, if you're already, I actually am not able to see you, but if you're already here, please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Good morning.
Can hear you loud and clear. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Wait, I cannot see the timer. Okay.
It's timer 2
All right.
and the
Okay.
timer's hand is raised. Yes? You can already
Yes.
see the timer, contestant number 1. Great.
Visible. Thank you.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Aristides Archie. Your topic is life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 1, Aristides Archie.
Busy, 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 busy. That is what I always get when I ask potential prospects for one-on-one appointments or for an audience in the life insurance industry that I'm in. And you know what? It is very difficult to get an appointment with somebody who is with the life insurance industry like me. Busy. That is always what we hear. And of course, we people need to be busy in life because we just have to fight the hurdles. We just have to keep on our goals, keep track of what's happening in our life. But what makes life wonderful. We join organizations like Toastmasters. We get busy with mentoring our new members. I, in the insurance industry, as a leadership, as a leader, mentor my new agents, and I am busy mentoring them, coaching them, joining their appointments. And see, in this world, if we do not keep ourselves busy, we merely exist. Life isn't just all of existence. Life is what we put into it. And life makes us busy as bees because it's just how it is. Imagine if you were just sleeping in one corner, not doing anything. The time just ticks and talks and ticks and talks. And before you know it, life has ended. So, Toastmasters and friends, how many times have we told ourselves we are busy? Yes, we are. But let us put meaning and substance to why we are busy. We have to make life-changing decisions and life-changing impact on people, like what I do in my work. Because you see, fellow Toastmasters and friends, if we make the most out of life, whether we are busy or very busy, life is what we makes it, and life is what makes us wonderful human beings. Good morning.
One minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the virtual marshal to escort the next contestant to the main room?
Time is up.
Thank you. 1 minute is up. Let us now proceed to our next contestant. Contestant number 2, Please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Good morning.
Can hear you loud and clear. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
It's visible, but I cannot seem to pin a timer, but just let it stay there.
Yes, you can't pin the timer, Toastmaster
Correct.
Nelson, but as long as you can see it.
I can
Okay.
see it. All right, I'm ready, Contest
Great.
Master.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2, Nelson D. Your topic is life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 2, Nelson D.
Isn't it strange that the most unexpected benefits are the ones when you're distracted by some other things? Take, for example, the two factors of my life, career and love life. I had this fantastic kind of a life wherein I start with a job, no girlfriend. Then I had no job, no girlfriend. And then I had a girlfriend, but no job. So guess how am I going to be planning my work, planning my life? And so here comes the point wherein I was so focused in getting my career started. Yeah, I was getting resumes out. I'm going to interviews and I'm going here and there, but I never got any job at all. And time came to the point that I just gave up and I was thinking about, I'll just do whatever I need to do, can do. And I decided to just go in, speak, and do public speaking for free. Never mind the career, maybe it take care of itself. And one day, in one of the audiences, I saw this beautiful woman, so intelligent, so religious, and her name is Lucy. One thing led to another, and we got to be boyfriend, girlfriend. And guess what? I have no job, but I have a love life now. But there comes the next problem. I have a love life, but no job. So how can we get married? Can you imagine the Manhikan meeting the in-laws and I have no job? How will you feed my daughter? And that's where now I got my other thinking, all right. Now we're so busy building a relationship. And that's where now it's happening. Life happens again, out of the blue. Imagine this, out of the blue. A headhunter called me. And long story short, I got a new job. Sometimes I think when we are so overthinking, so over anxious, maybe we need to just chill. Trust that there's this moral law in the universe that is after welfare. And when you focus on another thing, God or some other place, some other being you want will take care of the rest. And therefore, if you're all stressed out, all worried, chill. Maybe life does happen when you're busy with other plans. Back to you, Contest Master.
1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the virtual marshal to escort the next contestant to the main room? One minute is up. Let us proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 3. Please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Good morning.
Can hear you loud and clear. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes, I confirm that I can see the timer.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3, Kathleen Rosario. Your topic is Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 3, Kathleen Rosario.
There is a saying that life is full of surprises. There are times that we plan a lot of things, but eventually there are distractions. There are unexpected events that derail our plan. That's why it holds true to the message of this quote. I remember that specific time when I really had to plan my day on an hour-to-hour basis. I was planning to do some study sessions because I'm up for a very major examination. But of course, we have life outside of that. So I had my mom make me do an errand last minute, and then there were other things that needed to fix on the house. So it ended up that I was just going around the house, taking and attending to all the things that I needed to attend to. But this shows that it's a positive thing to have other plans at hand. Of course, we have our own priorities, but it shows that we take time on other more important things because they are more important for you. So it's okay if your plans don't go as you may be expecting it to be, because how you prioritize your plans, how you juggle them, really shows what's the most important thing for you. And I would guess, and I would say, those plans that you attend to is your life. Those things that are most important for you are those things that you would take your time out of the things you have planned. Contest share.
1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the virtual marshal to escort the next contestant to the main room? One minute is up. Let us now proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 4, please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Good morning. I want to check if my camera is okay.
We can hear you loud and clear, and yes, I think your camera is okay. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes, I can now see the timer that's been pinned.
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 4, Xavier Alpasa. Your topic is life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 4, Xavier Alpasa.
Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. We learned that from Einstein. And regardless of time, which he calls relative, when we go beyond the plans, then we live our lives. I studied strategic planning. That was my specialization in my further studies. That was also my work. Believe me when I say a matrix in terms of strategic plan, I do that. One time in a strategic planning session of a company, I did a 12-column matrix. The time, the truth, the objective, the outcome, the activity, the materials needed, and the venue, and so forth and so on. I prepared all of that way back when there was no LCD projector. All we had was an overhead projector with a slide. I prepared everything and then kaboom! In a flash, was a total blackout. What am I to do? I had to be spontaneous with the facilitation. But the lesson we learned from that no matter how much you plan, life in its DNA is actually spontaneous. So I'd like to invite everyone, live your life, live every moment of it, mindful, watch the birds who fly, smell the flowers, drink your coffee leisurely. Because beyond the plans is the real life presented to us. Warts and all, highs and lows, regardless, welcome to the life that we are in. Breathe in, breathe out. This is the life beyond the carrying the KPI. Welcome to our usual normal life. Contest Master.
1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the virtual marshal to escort the next contestant to the main room? One minute is up. Let us now proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 5. Please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear
Can
me?
hear you loud and clear.
All right.
Yes, I can. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Is the timer, the official timer is timer number 2?
That's correct.
All right, okay. Okay, I can see him or her.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5, Kim Kenneth Villacorta. Your topic is, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 5, Kim Kenneth Villacorta.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Did you have a good morning? Well, let me tell you how my morning went today. Today, I woke up and I saw a blank canvas. And next to that blank canvas is a set of brushes and a bucket of paint. And I know what to do with all those things. And I need to paint something on that blank canvas and tell it to be my day. Now, I could have chosen the color black and painted all over my day. That's the color of despair. That's the color of disappointment. And go back to bed and just cry all through the day. But no, I choose the color green, the color of nature, to appreciate the color of the nature outside me. I choose the color red, the sign of the color of bravery, choosing to be here in this very contest, in this Toastmaster contest, to face you in this contest. And I have chosen the color of blue, the sign of peace and calmness, the peace that I want to share to you through the message of this speech. Fellow Toastmasters, every day we always have a blank canvas to paint on. And it's up to us whether we make it a junk or turn it into a piece of work, an artwork, a masterpiece. Because that is what will make your life altogether. Remember this, fellow Toastmasters. The painting that you will create, you will hang it up in a gallery, in a long gallery, collection of all your paintings, your daily paintings, and that gallery is what you will call life. So, fellow artists, Toastmasters, grab that paint and start making your masterpiece. Contest chair.
One minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the virtual marshal to escort the next contestant to the One minute is up. Let us now proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 6, please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Good morning.
Can hear you loud and clear. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 6, Rachel and David. Your topic is life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 6, Rachel and David.
Congratulations. You are now promoted to another department. I thought I'd be happy knowing the fact that I will now be moving up. But when I got endorsed to my new team, I suddenly felt sad because of the fact that they weren't as friendly and as approachable as I thought they would be. And so I started just focusing on my work, just trying to make sure that I get by day by day by day. I wasn't trying to make friends anymore. I was just getting up, going to work, and doing my job. Until, congratulations, you are now being endorsed to another department. Fellow Toastmasters, friends, and guests, within that time frame that I was just doing my job, that I was just focusing on my goal, a lot of things have happened. Within that year, my mom celebrated her birthday, my father and my brother as well. My fur babies grew an inch taller, and I didn't know that my hair grew longer. There are a lot of things in life that we neglect to appreciate whenever we're focused on one single thing. I was just trying to get by. And every single time that that's the thought in our head, we just try to get by, we forget that there are small things that makes our life different. That there are these wonderful things that take place all around us, celebrations and happiness and cheerfulness that we neglect to celebrate. And then number 3, we can never go back to those wonderful moments. So fellow Toastmasters and guests, if ever you are moving from one place to another, don't forget to celebrate. Cherish the moment that there is. You only live once and you can never go back. So, are you ready to move on to another department? Contest chair.
1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the virtual marshal to escort the next contestant to the main room? One minute is up. Let us now proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 7. Please test your audio by saying good morning and ensure that your camera is working.
Good morning.
Can hear you loud and clear. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 7, Maria Agnes Garcia. Your topic is, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Contestant number 7, Maria Agnes Garcia.
When the kids get to college, we're going to go on trips. When I'm already a little bit older, I'm going to be visiting all my relatives that I haven't seen for a long time. Boom. All of those plans, all of those things that I had planned long ago are happening now. As I was bringing my children to school, as I was teaching my classes, as I was engaging myself in various advocacies, particularly in animal rights and in protecting our environment, life began to happen. My children grew up before my eyes, finished school, and then moved on to their own careers. And here I am with my husband, now adjusting to life with them taking care of us. Instead of us asking them what time they'll be coming home, they're the ones who now ask us, Mom, Dad, why are you both so late? Where are you both? And life happens without our knowing it. Our little children who were so precious to us as babies, as toddlers, as preschoolers, are now young men and women who are making a difference in this world that we have. Life happens when we're busy making other plans. We think that time will stop and that we'll be able to have all of these future goals that we're going to be meeting someday soon. My friends, life is a ball that keeps on rolling. We never know when it's going to stop. And so let's live in the moment. Let's rejoice in the feelings, in the love, in the hates, in the things that we are engaged in. Because before we know it, in a little while, in a blink of an eye, the life that we thought we were preparing for is actually right there, helping us as we go on with our children, with our work, with our plans, with our advocacies. What are those things that you're busy with now? Enjoy them. Immerse yourselves in them and have a wonderful life. Contest chair.
May we please have silence until all the judge results have been received. Judges, please communicate with the Chief Judge when you have completed your ballots. Madam Chief Judge, please let me know when all the ballots have been received.